Alright, hello again. This is Soul Presence Tarot. I'm doing a collective reading for the sign, or love reading for the sign of Leo. This is part 2, extended. Being that this is a collective reading, and this will not apply to every Leo out there. So keep that in mind. We're going to break all of these down and go through them. Let me cancel that. Start. And get a deeper look at what we looked at in part 1. So your current energy is you're in the Eight of Cups, you're walking away, you're in the process of walking away, possibly you're just emotionally detaching from something. We're going to see what that's about with the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So definitely some of you could be emotionally pulling away. I'm going to put that back because I'm kind of distracted talking. Alright, tell me about, nope. Tell me about that Eight of Cups for Leo's current energy situation. Okay? Alright. No, they said no. That is your card. Alright, so that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of you are definitely walking away for your own emotional well-being, your like spiritually being called to either walk away or choose a different path. For some of you, this is a freeing experience. It's a liberating experience. It feels good to choose a different path. That's what I'm getting so far for you. Emotionally pulling away. Tell me more with the Queen and Eight of Cups. For your own best interest, for your own emotional well-being, help for your emotional health, you're choosing to walk away. Tell me more with the Queen and Eight of Cups, please, for Leo's current energy situation. Okay. The sun came out kind of weak, but that is your energy, Leo energy there. You're walking towards the sun. You're walking towards brighter days, happiness, joy, very liberating. So you feel liberated in choosing a different path. Now, whether you're walking away from this person or someone else or something else, you are definitely detaching from something because it is no longer emotionally fulfilling or satisfying to you. There's something missing and you're seeking more. You're walking towards the sun. Literally, in this card, you're walking towards the sun. You're leaving something behind, and the sun is ahead of you. So something that you may have your eye on, or it's just a different pathway. So let's look at the Five of Cups for how you feel about this person, this other person, the person most on your mind, whether you dated them before, whether they're a romantic interest, whether they're a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, a lover. How do you feel towards this person with the Five of Cups? So with the Five of Cups, that is emotional loss, grief, shame, guilt, remorse. We'll have to see with the clarifier. Tell me more about that Five of Cups for how Leo feels towards this person or about this person. It could be that you see that they are remorseful, but this is your feelings towards them. So I'm going to stick with that. Tell me about that Five of Cups for Leo's feelings towards this person. For some of you, it may hurt, it may sting, it may be painful to walk away from this person. Or for some of you, you may regret not walking away sooner because you do have that liberated feeling of walking away. Tell me about that Five of Cups, please. 1. That's 2. And 3. The Star. a loss of faith and hope that maybe the star was ever real. So a star is a wish fulfillment. It's a card about healing. Maybe you feel like this person needs to heal something within themselves, or you need to heal because of this person. But it more so feels like because she's in this pool here and now she's out of the pool and she's like dumping all these cups into this hole that looks like a sinkhole. It's as if you're giving up on a wish. You understand, and to some degree, that the wish was never real, or it's kind of like an unrequited wish. Like you put a lot of hope, faith, optimism into this person or into a connection with this person, and now you're letting it, you're releasing it, you're letting it go, you're understanding that it can't sustain, it can't be sustained, it can't come true. It's kind of interesting. That's Aquarius, by the way. Aquarius energy. Yeah, let's use this one. Yes. Okay. One more with the star. A lot of you had a very high hopes towards a connection with this person or towards this person in general. But with the Five of Cups, it's like you're allowing yourself to just understand that they weren't what they seemed. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're choosing to let this go, to release this wish. Yeah, it feels like you're emotionally detaching yourself from. I kind of want to look at this star. Tell me why. I'll take two. Look at that. It's like you manifested it, but it's not. It was like a wish. You should have been careful what you wished for, because then you got it and it wasn't what you had hoped. Possibly for some of you, you've been down this road with this person more than once, and despite your wishes and your hopes and your prayers and your faith, it didn't change, or they didn't change, or the outcome didn't change. So now you're finally allowing yourself to free yourself. Alright, that's, again, they gave me two. Maybe this person took too long. There was too much stagnancy with this person. It couldn't go anywhere. Maybe you wanted something better, like you wanted them to commit, or it to be official, or to have a traditional connection with this person. Maybe you even wanted a family and this person was not on the same page as you. There could be some differences between the two of you, that like age difference, culture difference, society, religious difference. But yeah, you're now choosing to let this go. Tell me about the Death card for your. And this one likes to throw out 3 or 4, and I just. Some of you may be looking at a new connection. Tell me about Death for Leo's thoughts or feelings towards this person, or towards the situation between them. Tell me about the Death card for Leo's thoughts and feelings towards the situation. Okay, so yeah, some of you share a past with this person, but it's as if you're trying to as an example, let's say you guys have known each other for a long time, or you share a history, You share a lot of good memories. It's as if this time you're protecting yourself against the thing that always drew you back. All the memories and the good times and the shared history. It's like this is what would have kept you hanging on in the past. But now you're guarding yourself, you're protecting yourself against that. You're trying to block those thoughts and feelings. It's not as if like you're saying this person is dead to me, but it's as if you're doing what you need to do to finally close this chapter for good. Now, some of you, this isn't like an ex that you like back and forth, in and out kind of thing, where you break up, you make up over and over again. For some of you, this just happened once. But the Six of Cups did come out, so I feel like for some of you, for many of you, this is a reoccurring cycle between the two of you. You have now reached a point where you are determined to keep yourself from falling into the same cycle with this person. The Death card talks about an end, a change, a transformation. That Nine of Wands is like it's the Wounded Warrior card. This person or the situation has harmed you and you have had enough. Enough is enough, and you're ready to finally, the Death card is, complete transformation or ending. Tell me one more. You're guarded against, and if this person is promising change, you're also very skeptical, very doubtful, or determined to like not even consider. It's like you're hardening your heart towards this person, or you're just like, this is what you have to do to not get drawn back in, to not get sucked back in. Tell me about the Nine of Wands and the Death card for Leo's thoughts and feelings towards the situation. Okay. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups was also, but I'm not taking that one. So yeah, there's no salvaging this in your head, in your mind. They're only going to hurt you. You are rejecting any offers from this person. Maybe this person neglected you in some way, abandoned you, rejected you, and you're not allowing this person to put you in this position again, or period. You're not allowing yourself to be put in a position where the Five of Pentacles could happen to you. That's a card of, lack. There's too many hardships, too many struggles. You're ready to change the story, change the outcome, and you understand, it feels like you understand that this person, they put you in harm's way in some way. They put you in danger in some way. It doesn't have to be extreme danger, but you will never, it's like you will never again allow yourself to feel this energy of, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, or I'm an option, I'm somebody that can be left in, in a position where I feel empty, or feel unloved, or feel, dependent on somebody else. For a lot of you, this feels like you've made up your mind, and this person that's on your mind is not somebody that you see yourself with anymore, ever again, or at all. Your energy towards a situation is that, yeah, it's not a good energy, that's for sure. You're choosing to walk away from it, you're choosing to detach, you're choosing to walk away, and you're walking towards the sun, and I don't think that includes this person. So that's why I feel for a lot of you, this is a person you've already dealt with, or you've dealt with enough people like them that you know, you see the signs and you're not even going to. But the main thing I'm getting is that you guys have already dealt with one another. Alright, so we're going to move this to the side so that I have room to do this guy here. I'm going to try to keep it in camera. Alright, so let's look at their side. So their current energy is the devil. And we're going to clarify that because that can represent many different things. So tell me about the devil for the Leo's, the person on Leo's mind, current energy situation, who they're dealing with, or who is most on their mind. Tell me about that devil card for this other person's, for Leo's person's current situation, energy. Tell me about the devil. Tell me about the devil, please. What does that represent for their current energy situation, please? You could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn, though. So if you are, definitely check out the Capricorn's reading. I just did that. Tell me about the devil, please, for this person's, Leo's person's current energy situation. Tell me about Leo. Oh, okay. The King of Wands. Oh no, the Emperor. Alright, you could be dealing with an Aries. This could definitely be like somebody's stubborn insistence not to change. They could definitely have an issue with maintaining power, control over people, over situations. Like they have an addiction to feeling in charge always, never relenting their control. They could be quite possessive, jealous. Controlling. I definitely feel like that this person is very appealing in some way. Either they're very, very good looking or they're very, very confident. With the Emperor card, this is like boss material, CEO. Maybe they have some status, a high position within their career. But I feel like they're used to getting their way. And I don't know why, but I get this energy of like, their perspective is that you're lucky to even have them. You're lucky to be in their presence. And the fact that you are walking away is, they're not even trying to acknowledge that they've done anything. This is their current energy and situation though, so, but it's that energy that I'm getting. It's like, they would look at it, before they look at themselves, they would see it as a fault within you to choose to walk away from them. Now, some of them could be workaholics, could be addicted to material success, addicted to how people see them, like what other people think really matters to them. Tell me more with the Emperor and the Devil, please, for this person's current energy situation. They could be tied to a situation though that they can't be released from, so maybe they have to work long, long hours, and it's taken complete control over their lives, so much so that you feel neglected. Tell me, good grief, that's, okay, that's the card, send it back out. Tell me one more with the Emperor and the Devil, please, for this person's current energy situation. Tell me one more with the Emperor and the Devil. Some of them may have a gambling problem. Could be addiction of any kind, but I see gambling. Possibly even just playing games. They like to play mind games. But power, control, possibly manipulation. Page of Pentacles. They could be, you know, with the Page of Pentacles, they could be going into a new career field. They could be expanding. They could be trying to grow in a different direction. It really comes down to, I think, that a sense of entitlement I'm feeling. It's like they have their hand out. They expect utter devotion from, they expect trust, they expect respect, but they never, it's like as if they just expect to get it without having earned it. Because the type of person that they are, I mean, it's not like they're not, they're showing up as the emperor. They see themselves as the emperor, whether that's true or not, but they see themselves as above everyone else, okay? Because the emperor is the most powerful. It's all the kings of tarot combined, so they have a little bit of all of those, the best qualities. With the devil attached, though, it can go to the extreme. So a sense of ownership, propriety, like anything that they have, including, you know, a spouse or a partner, belongs to them. Your money belongs to them. Nothing belongs to you if you are attached to them. That's the energy I'm getting. But as far as their current energy situation, they could be, you know, getting more money. They could be opening up a new business. They could be expanding in some way in their life, especially monetarily. Let's look at that Page of Pentacles to see what that's about. What is the Page of Pentacles about for this person's current energy situation? It's almost like they have their eye on something new. Tell me about it. Page of Cups. Maybe they're trying to distract themselves at this time. They're going for something new and shiny. Some of them may be looking at something to do with a child. We have two pages here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is Aries, this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe they're looking at, they're wanting a child, maybe. Or they're wanting to extend an offer. I don't know that it's towards you, though, honestly. Whatever it is, if they are wanting to offer something, it's not, it's very small in comparison to how they see themselves. It's like they're giving up, it's like a millionaire giving a donation of $10, you know. If this is an offer they're wanting to make towards someone or something, it's not something that you can take seriously, it feels like. Well, we're going to move on for their current energy situation. Yeah, for some of them, they may be trying to expand in a new direction, though. Maybe, like I said, open up a new business, learn something that would help them in their career, you know, study for a new skill set. They could be looking at loans or something like that. Tell me about their thoughts and feelings, or their feelings towards you. Tell me about this person's feelings towards the Leo with the Hangman. Tell me about the Hangman for this person's feelings towards the Leo, please. Tell me about the Hangman towards Leo for feelings. The feelings they have towards Leo, please. Almost. No, get back in there. There's one. Honestly, the energy that I'm getting from this person is they're trying to act completely unbothered. They're not taking any action. They're not making any... And that would go in line with what I felt earlier. Is like they're looking at something new. It's almost like they're distracting themselves from the fact that you're walking away. Maybe it has nothing to do with that and they've just been trying to expand. With the devil there, it feels like there's something tied to a need that's not necessarily healthy. But with their feelings towards you, it's kind of a... Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like, you should feel so lucky to have this person's attention. And the fact that you're choosing to walk away, maybe they really feel this way, but it kind of feels like an act. It feels like they're acting completely unbothered by your lack of presence, by your lack of energy, by your lack of attention. Okay. They're acting unbothered by it. Either that or, and this is not as strong, but they're not acting on the fact that they feel a certain sense of victory with you. Some of them may even, when they feel rejected, they deprive you of attention. They deprive you of love. They deprive you of compliments because they don't want, because their ego is the most central part of themselves. Like they're very attached to this idea of how they're perceived. When you make them feel like less than or inferior, or when you hurt them or attempt to hurt them, they deny you attention and love. It's almost as if, okay, I'm starting to not like this person's energy. It's like, you know what? I'll just take my attention elsewhere. And I'm not saying like cheating, but they will flirt with somebody in front of you just so you know your place. But the loudest story I'm getting is that this person is acting unbothered. They may really be unbothered, because if they see themselves as the emperor, as this boss status, they really may feel like, there's 100 more of you at my fingertips. It's no big loss to me, but I really feel like it's all an act. Because if they stop for a second and acknowledge, you or the loss of you, then it forces them to look at themselves, and they don't, because they want to see themselves in a certain light. There's something about addiction to perception, and they have to, those people that like, don't tell anybody I have feelings because I have a reputation to uphold. Their reputation is most important to them. King of Wands, pride. That's Leo energy as well. That's Leo energy here. You may be dealing with a fellow fire sign, but I'm putting that back because I was not asking. Alright, let's look at Six of Wands. One more with the Six of Wands and the Hangman for this person's feelings towards you. It's like they're revoking their attention from you so that you know how unbothered they are. That's the energy I'm getting from this. Tell me about the Six of Wands and the Hangman. In this case, I think you were very right to walk away from this person. Okay, ooh, that one was King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, that's what this person is doing. They're denying that they have feelings for you. They're denying to themselves, maybe even, maybe, I don't know if they're lying to themselves or if they really truly feel like unbothered. The King of Cups and the reverse for their feelings towards you is blocking the feelings or repressing, suppressing, rejecting them, or in the worst case scenario, just emptying them, like completely severing. But it really does, because of that Devil here and the energy I'm getting from the card, it's like this is a punishment. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Scorpio for kings. Those kings are, bottom of the deck was King of Swords. Very cold. Very emotionally detached. Very, ooh, I don't like it. Like their answer to this situation, and to you walking away from them, to giving up on them, to giving up on this, is to act like that's fine. It never meant much to me anyway. That's the energy I'm getting. Alright, so yeah, they're protecting their ego is what they're doing, which shows that they have a very fragile ego. Tell me about that Seven of Wands for their thoughts and feelings towards the situation between the two of you. Clarify that Seven of Wands for this person's thoughts and feelings towards the situation between Leo and them. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please, for their thoughts and feelings towards the situation between them. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Deep down they are bothered. Deep down they are, but they're putting on a facade to their friends and their family and everyone around them. They're acting like, yeah, I'm free, I can go and, you know, I can be single, male or female. Whether you are a male or a female and you're dealing with whoever, they're acting. The Five of Swords is the one that flipped out. I went ahead and drew this one. They're acting content with the fact that now they can, you know, go and do as they please. They can live a single life. They can, you know, expand on their abundance, blah, blah, blah. They're acting, but with the Five of Swords, it's when they're alone and they have time to actually sit and think about it and stew in it, it bothers them. They may even suffer from headaches, migraines. But the Seven of Wands shows I have to protect myself at all costs. I have to look, you know, as serene and unbothered as possible. The Seven of Wands is a card about protecting yourself against others, against accusation, against, like, you know, being your biggest advocate, your own advocate. Feeling like you have to hold your ground, you have to hold your position, you have the right. They're covering up their true feelings, though. Let's look at one more. Tell me one more with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands. They're not allowing anybody to see how bothered they really are. I don't think they even allow themselves to sit in that energy for too long. When they catch themselves in that energy, they... Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. They feel slighted, I feel like. They feel, I don't know, it's not the traditional meaning of that card, but I feel like they feel cheated. They don't feel like they're in the wrong, for the most part. They do. Occasionally it slips in, but again, their sense of ego is so strong it doesn't allow for any thoughts of fault or responsibility or accountability. With the Knight of Cups, they're trying to cut themselves off just as much as you are, but not in a healthy way. They're trying to deny or maybe even ever having feelings for you at all. You know, some of them may even be telling friends that, you know, she did me a favor, or he did me a favor. One more with that Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands for how this person feels about the situation between them and Leo, please. One more. I don't feel like they're apologetic. I don't feel like they feel bad in a way that really truly matters. Their main concern is upholding an image. Yeah, but deep down they do have feelings. They're just rejecting, they're denying, they're lying to themselves and others that they ever felt anything at all to protect their ego, to protect their reputation as somebody that is this emperor. Alright, let's, I'm going to take these clarifiers, put them back, and we'll look at the mutual energy between the two of you. So we'll keep the main cards here. For your part, you are doing, I feel like you are definitely doing yourself a service here. I don't feel like this person is capable. Maybe they're just too immature, or maybe they're just too stuck in their ways. They're too attached to their ego. Like, nobody will measure up to their sense of self. How they feel about themselves is the most important. Like, you can never measure up. Even if you do, this person is just, it's a male or I don't know, I guess toxic masculinity or femininity is what I'm getting from that. Alright, so let's look at, actually, 111 on the timer that I just looked at. Mutual energy between the two of you, strengths and weaknesses as well. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop this here. I'm going to add on the video so there will be no pause for you. So don't leave the video if you're still wanting to watch. I'm just going to stop the video because I can't have it go too long. I'll attach that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we are doing the mutual energy between the two of you. Okay, no, not this one. Alright, so the mutual energy between the two of you is the World. So maybe a chapter finally coming to an end. If you guys have been in a toxic cycle with one another, you know, earlier before I do the clarifiers, I said they wanted to continue. But I think you both are at a point where you're ready to move on from each other. Especially you, even if that's not really truly how they feel deep down. You are ready to close out this chapter and start fresh, or start, you know, new. Because you're moving towards the sun, and they're just denying. They're living in denial. They are rejecting. So let's look at the mutual energy between the two of you with the world. Clarify the world, please. Oops. I didn't mean to restart that. It doesn't matter. Tell me about the world, please. No. Tell me about the world. The mutual energy between Leo and this person. Okay. 1. Okay. And came out in the reverse. Yeah. Yeah. They may want to restart. But honestly, I feel like it's in your best interest not to, and that's the energy you're in. I feel like their pride is too much anyway. Even if they did truly want another chance with you, I think their pride and their ego is too large to even fit that into the equation. Judgment in the reverse is not a second chance, is not a reconciliation. It's a final judgment. Yeah, you have reached your final decision on this, I feel. If you haven't completely, you are headed in that direction. But King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, specifically Taurus, does not have to be. You're set. With the King of Pentacles, you are, you know, the King of Pentacles is one of the most stubborn, immovable. So I think you are really, both of you too. On this side, it's more like, I say he because it's a he in the card, but it's an insistence. Like, there's no moving you out of this mindset. The mutual energy here is that there's no reconciliation here. There's no, I mean, I think secretly they do. Especially given enough time to really think about it. But even then, I think, again, their ego is too. So the energy between you two is that this is over. It's moving on. For those of you that are singles and hoping to look at something else, this is not, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like this is for you. It seems like somebody that has, a Leo that has walked away from this person here, and they are ready to move on. I mean, there could be, you know, I think it just gets too confusing, so I think I should feel the one that feels strongest and say that one. There could be somebody that has feelings towards you, but they're not acting on them because, based on pretty much the same thing, they're too stubborn, they're too, yeah, their ego is too fragile in that case to make a move. They don't want to face rejection or the possibility of rejection. But the main story I'm getting here is that you have separated from this person. A Leo has separated from this person. Tell me about the strengths or the potential strengths of this connection between the two of you. What are your strengths as a couple with the Ten of Wands? Tell me about the Ten of Wands. No, it's too many. Tell me about the strengths with the Ten of Wands, please. What are the potential strengths? I would not consider that a strength. In this case, anyway. You can both blind yourself and ignore the hardships. You have an ability, the both of you, to deny and reject the fact that there's anything wrong. To ignore the and to ignore the challenges, the blocks, the obstacles, and carry on. I don't really see that as a strength, though. So the fact that this is a strength tells me a lot. The main thing that they're pulling is something that would actually lead to a weakness. Let me clarify, because maybe this is saying you both have the ability to see challenges as opportunities. But what I'm seeing is two people that mutually can ignore the struggles that you're going through. Like, that does take strength. I'm not, don't misunderstand. To be able to work through things, but at the same time, it's like a strength is to ignore them and not see them and continually get trapped by the same things over and over. It's not necessary. It's not a strength. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Oh boy. Yeah. You both have this stubborn tenacity to just hold on and not let go. I think on their end it's based on ego, like despite how hard this is and improbable it seems, I will continue, I will barrel through it, I will steamroll it. On your end it's like I'm not going to give up. I'm not the person that walks away. I'm not I'm not giving in. But again, I think your strength is the same thing that leads to the challenge here. I don't consider this a strength. I consider this more of the best thing you have going for you is something that hurts you long term, long run. Because the Knight of Pentacles, and with the Four of Pentacles, and it did try to come out in the reverse, a stubborn insistence not to let go, or not to open up. But with the Knight of Pentacles, they do have a lot of determination, a lot of drive. They're resilient, but that's not always, that's sometimes in detriment. Because if the challenges just keep arising and they keep happening and if they're never resolved, they're just covered up, they're put away in the closet, so that every time you open the closet you're faced with the same issues just, avalanching on top of you. I don't find this a strength. So the fact that this is your biggest strength, I mean, I guess in some cases it could be, but with the energy that I have between you, it wouldn't be a strength for you two. It's like I can blind myself to the fact that there are challenges, and I can carry on regardless. I can work through them. I can continue to move forward despite everything, working against me or working against us. That could be considered a strength in some connections. In this connection, I think it ends up being, in long term, it ends up being a challenge. I hope that makes sense. Because in your case, in both of your cases, I don't think that not seeing them is helping you. I think it's hurting you. This person's insistence that there's nothing wrong with them and they can't improve because they're perfect, and you trying to, hold on to that star, hold on to that hope and that wish, and try to like blind yourself to the suffering and the weight of it. Tell me about the challenges with the Five of Swords. Okay, that was quick. Yeah, it feels like you get your feelings hurt, or you hurt each other's feelings a lot. I feel like, I'm gonna say you, but this is a mutual thing, so the mutual struggles and challenges, but I'm gonna use you. This person says things without thinking about feelings, probably because they don't care. But more than likely, it's like their ego, again, is too all-important to care about something like feelings. We have 2 5s here, which 5s deal with challenges, obstacles, struggles. This is no bueno, if I'm being honest. It's like this person would not save you unless you said nicely. Like, you could be drowning and they could, like, all they had to do was reach out their hand, but they're not going to do it unless you say please. They would rather see you, watch you drown, than not be told how amazing they are beforehand. Like, they have to have full... I don't like it. But maybe you both say things to hurt the other. And then with the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, it's like nobody ever says they're sorry. It's like you both feel justified, or they feel justified in saying horrible things to you. And then you end up, you know, like crying and to sleep at night, but you feel like you have no one to turn to. No, this is no bueno. There's no apologies, there's no remorse, there's just, I was right in what I said. You deserved it, you brought it upon yourself. Maybe it's both of you doing that towards each other. Like I said, some people can be very good people, but when they are brought together, they bring out the worst. They bring out their most toxic sides of themselves. Tell me one more with the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Swords for the challenges and obstacles. It's like they're completely oblivious, though, to how they make you feel. Honestly, it's not a good energy I'm getting from this. That's not going to work for me. 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords, please, for the challenges and obstacles between. Tell me about the 5. 1, 1, 1. Put those to the side. 2. 3. 9 of Swords. Worry, fear, anxiety, mental depression, mental anguish. No bueno. And I feel like for somebody in this, and I'm gonna be honest, I think it's this other person. It's always about their dreams. It's always about their wants, wishes, desires. It's always about them and what they want to achieve, where they want to go, what they want to do. It's always about them. And if you fight them on it, then, you know, whether it's passive-aggressive or it's just outright aggressive, they say things. They say things in order to keep you in line. It's literally, this person feels like they deserve complete and total, what's that word? Compliance. With the 9 of Swords. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm gonna switch these out, but I feel like this is about the Page of Swords and the Star. It's always about one person's idea, one person's desire, one person's dream. It's never about the other party. And like I said, I feel like that's this person. It's all about them. It's their way or the highway. And they'll say things in order to remind you of your place. Hurtful, hateful things. Thoughtlessly cruel. And they feel justified in doing it, which is even worse. Alright, I'm going to move this over. It has a really icky energy. Alright, so let's look at the direction, the action, and the outcome. Okay. Tell me about the future direction of this connection between Leo and this person. Tell me about the future direction. What direction is this likely to go in the future between Leo and this person with the Seven of Cups? Clarify that Seven of Cups, please, for the likely future direction. Where is this headed? Where is this headed with the Seven of Cups, please, between Leo and this person? Yeah. If you're ever looking for a reason why this person, you want clarity over why, just why were you this way, you'll never get it. You're always going to feel left in the dark with this person. They're never going to supply you with closure, clarity, or understanding. They're never going to give you what you need as far as how to heal. You'll have to supply that with yourself, or to yourself. This person is completely oblivious, and at best, at worst, you don't rank. If there were a rank and file to you and their ego, you would be a bug, an insect, a peon. You wouldn't even register on their radar. You are right to walk away. And if if you have any doubt, if you have any doubt, let me reassure you that if this person makes you feel this way and they say cruel, hurtful things to you and they don't apologize, and it's all about them and their wants and needs and desires and ego being constantly you can't compete with this person and their ego. You cannot measure up, ever. Ace of Wands wanted to come out, but I'm going to put that back up. It's time to look for something new. I think they will, whether that's a person, a direction in life, a passion. I don't think they're going to waste any time, because they have a very fragile... Deep down, they put off the persona of somebody that's unfazed, untouchable, you know. Tell me one more with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups for the direction. I think this is going to be very hard for you, because you're actually dealing with real feelings. They're just suppressing. Tell me one more with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups for the future direction of this between Leo and this person. The Three of Wands. No longer waiting. Letting something go. You had an idea of where this could go, maybe long ago. You've passed that point. You're releasing this, or they are, you both are, it doesn't matter. It is going to be painful, because you are searching for the reason why, and I do feel like this is you. Maybe it's them, but let them sit in it. Because honestly, from the energy I got from them, they're reckless and quite ruthless. but I feel like this is your energy because you're the ones with all the cups and the feelings, like being honest with yourself. Like you're feeling this out. You're not trying to... Tell me about what action can Leo expect this person to take or make towards them. What action can they expect this person to make towards Leo, please, with the Eight of Pentacles? What action can they expect this person to make towards them with the Eight of Pentacles? Okay. Yeah. It's too bad for those that watched the short, because I did say that there's a potential for them to say that they're going to try to work on it, but it looks to me like they're just going to move on. They're going to move on and focus on their own goals, aspirations, ambitions. But even if this is coming towards you and telling you that they want to work on things, I don't think you should take it seriously until you see major shifts. And even then, I'd be very, very skeptical. Okay. Switch to Cancer energy there. I don't think I've been forgetting to say any of the signs, but I feel like they're going to just move on. They may even move for a job. Tell me one more with the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles. For what action can Leo expect this person to make towards them? Tower. Let me look at that tower. This is for only a particular person that this resonates for. Be careful of this person trying to sabotage your work. For the most part, I see this as this person like possibly moving. They may have something happen that they have to move, or they have to change workplaces because the tower's showing up here. I don't see this as them taking it. If they do take an action towards you, they want to work on things, but I don't think you should take that seriously because it's going to end up in the same. It's not going to go well. It is not going to go well. It's going to end horribly. I would not suggest you give this person a second chance. If this has resonated with you so far, you're going to know better. Yeah, I don't. This person might even try to hurt you by posting things. The cards that flipped out is what I'm getting that from. Tell me about the tower. What's that tower represent for what action they'll take towards Leo? 9, yeah. They may even try to block you, disconnect. They may try to hide the fact that they are suffering from you. I feel like they're going to throw themselves into their work, and if they do suffer from any kind of like karmic backlash or just hardship, unexpected, like something hits them hard with the tower, but I don't think they're going to want you to know about it. They're not going to let you know about it because they don't want you to feel justified or feel vindicated in any way or validated in any way. They're going to try to hide that from you. But if this person is trying to come in and tell you they want to work on things, I would not, because that tower would suggest if that's the case, it would end the same as it always had, but it would be very disastrous. don't do that. But I really feel like this is mainly them throwing themselves into their work and possibly suffering some kind of loss. But they're not going to disclose that to you, because then that would be a victory for you, they feel. And maybe that's even the truth. Like, not everybody gets the karma that they deserve when they deserve it. That's more, oh, look at that, Nine of Cups and the Tower. Alright, let's look at the outcome with the Queen of Pentacles. The outcome for Leo. Between Leo and this person, what's the outcome here? I'm feeling like this Queen of Pentacles is you, because you had the King of Pentacles, oh, right here, with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is you for some reason, but let's look. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles, please, for the outcome between Leo and this person. Tell me about the outcome between Leo and this person. Probable outcome. Probable meaning not definitive. You have free will, so does your person, or the people involved. Tell me about this outcome with the Queen of Pentacles, please. 1, 2, 3, 9 of Cups. One more with the Nine of Cups and Queen of Pentacles for the outcome here. The Ace of Pentacles tried to come out. Somebody's going to have a new beginning. You're not gonna reconcile with this person. I feel like this Nine of Cups and Queen of Pentacles is your victory. It's gonna take some time to get there. Let's look at specifically Leo's outcome. What is Leo's outcome? Yep, that is definitely yours. There's a loss of love between the two of you with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I don't think you're gonna reconcile. Even if you do, it's not gonna end well. It's gonna end the way it always has, or the way it did. And the whole reason you left is it's going to repeat. There will be a loss of love between the two of you, but I see you winning here, because I asked what will Leo's, and the same exact card, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You are going to have a glow up, I believe. It's not going to be instantaneously. It's not going to be, I think immediately or even very soon. But I think you have something to look forward to here with the Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment. It's not exactly what you had over here with the Star, but this is emotional contentment. I think you're going to feel so much better than you have ever with this person, ever. The Sun on the bottom, that same card that you had that you're walking towards. You are going to get your sun, your shining moment. You're going to have a glow up. You are so much better off without this person. You're going to be feeling better, healthier, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You're going to, on more than just like a physical aspect, you are going to have a glow up here. And I really do feel like this is a liberating experience. For some of you, maybe you've been in a relationship with this person for a time, a good long time, or long enough that it's felt like it, a lifetime. It's felt like a lifetime. But in leaving this person behind, you are doing yourself such a service and such a favor, you have no idea. This Queen of Pentacles, this healthy mind, body, spirit, look at this. Like, she's a queen, she knows it, she recognizes it, everyone around her can see it. And you finally feel comfortable in your own skin. Like, this person made you feel bad about yourself. And you're going to remember who you are and what you're worth. what you deserve and leaving this person behind. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles for the overall energy. This is trying to decide if something is worth investing or not, or having already invested, you're waiting on the fruits of your labor. Let's see what the overall energy here is with the Seven of Pentacles, please. One more. No, one more. Tell me about that Seven of Pentacles, please, for the overall energy. One. Okay. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be questioning the time you spent with this person. That same card here is showing up here. You're never going to have closure over this. I wouldn't count on this person ever making you feel or validating you in any way. Look at that. The Sun and the Nine of Cups. Same cards. The only clarity you're going to have is understanding. And look, the light looks like it's coming into the plant from the Sun. Is in going after what makes you happy. Tell me one more with the Seven of Cups and Seven of Pentacles for the overall energy. This person is not your son. Constant bad weather, bad vibes, bad energy with this person. The two of you together, basically. Queen of Swords came out, coming to a realization that possibly you wasted your time, they wasted your time, you both mutually wasted each other's time. Just be careful of being too guarded after the situation. It's important to protect yourself, yes, but manifest and focus on what would truly make you happy. Make yourself priority, make your goals, surround yourself with like-minded people. This person's not the answer. They never were. Possibly they were a lesson. We did have the karmic devil showing up. They were here to remind you by showing you over and over again, but in the end, reminding you that you are this Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you are Leo, but you're showing back up here. Leo energy, Virgo, Gemini, mainly Gemini, but you're showing back up in the Sun and recognizing the value of putting your goals first, putting yourself first. Let go of the need to understand. I mean, obviously deal with it, you know, allow yourself to feel and you know, be angry, feel all those emotions. I'm not saying repress them and move on and try to cover them up, but don't stay in that energy of why or how could they or why did this happen. You're never going to get an answer that is acceptable, or it's not going to bring you any peace. Alright, so that is your reading, Leo. Let me know, you know, in the comments if how this resonated for you. If you want, leave a like, share, subscribe to the channel if you want to see new content, new uploads. Otherwise, I appreciate everybody that stuck around to watch this. Like I said before, every bit of support helps, so thank you for your time. Yeah. Oh yeah, and in the description box is all my information for private, personal reading. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time, and have a great rest of your week.